So you guys come on in the house here and we'll show you a little bit about the new construction. The outside is a mixture of new and old, but on the inside you'll be able to see all the new stuff that we've got going on in here. We obviously raised these ceilings up and then highlighted that with a lot of beams, distressed beams, brought in some shiplap siding, and then you can see the kind of tried to stick with the way that we used to do the moldings around the windows in the olden days back in the 40s and 50s. Had a lot of top dressing on the top, so it kind of brought that in, and that's kind of coming back into even the new construction that we do as well. So this would be the living room, the family room, and then into the kitchen. So you can kind of see it's just an open concept all the way through. Didn't really have a whole lot of choice for design. It's a long, narrow house. So you got to get all the rooms that you need in the house. And you got bedrooms off to the right with the new addition that we were talking about back over there with the bathrooms, the closets, and then the laundry room as well. So what we got going on right now is we're just kind of coming down to the end of this project, trying to get things finished up before we start paint. So we're coming in here and sanding down the subfloor, making sure everything is as smooth and level as possible before we come in and lay down the wood floors. Now we've done this house a little bit differently than we normally do. Typically the wood floors would go in first. They would go in and underneath all the cabinets, underneath all the baseboards. But since this house is a pier and beam style house, we've got air all the way around this house, outside, underneath, on top. The windows are open, doors are open. So you get a lot of moisture this time of year that can come in and settle on the wood floor. So if we were to put the wood floors in first, then come in, put the cabinets and the trim and all that kind of stuff, those wood floors would be exposed for probably anywhere from 90 to 120 days with that moisture being able to set on top of it. That causes a problem, and once that moisture hits those floors, it starts causing those floors to ripple, or cup is what they call it. So we decided on this house, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do everything first and then come in at the very end and put the wood floors down. We've already got the HVAC system in here so we can control the humidity level. Once we get these floors down, we can shut the windows, shut the doors, turn the AC or the heater on, suck all the moisture out of here, and try to keep those floors flat and keep them from being exposed to high levels of humidity. So, just trying to bring in some uniqueness in each of the bedrooms. The homeowner wanted to kind of highlight the ceilings. These are trade ceilings. They kind of go up just to kind of give it some height so it's not so flat. So we brought some shiplap in here too, surrounded it with a PM6 molding. These are pocket doors to try to eliminate a lot of the clumsiness of doors opening and closing. We got a lot of doors right here. So you got two double doors right here that are just pockets that slide out. And then we've got a pocket door over here too. So being that this home is kind of a secondary home, it's not necessarily a main living house. They wanted to kind of have it open, but be able to close off rooms on a regular basis. And then if they need to, they just open it all up. So this is part of the extension that we added on. This is the laundry room. And again, this house is really small, so everything is pretty compact. So there'll be a stackable washer and dryer, a little bit of cabinets for storage and stuff in there. And then this is another bathroom down here, pretty small. But this is all part of that new addition that we added on to the west side of the house. You got some clothes hampers, towels, that type of stuff right here. So this is the kitchen, kind of the showpiece of the home. They really want to do something special in here, so we did a lot of shiplap siding on the ceiling, and then did the distress beam down the top. So these distress beams will be stained. All the ones in here will be stained, and then the rest of this will be painted. So you'll have a contrasting colors on that. So, and then on this side over here, we'll bring in some brick and do the brick on the walls, around the cabinets, around the vent hood, that type thing. Being that there's no pantry in this kitchen, we really had to sit here with the cabinet guy and try to figure out where you're going to put the food. there's no pantry. So we created this chest so that you can come in here and use these as pantries. So this is all pantry. This is all pantry. Canned goods, spaghetti noodles, big shelves underneath here for storage of bulk items. So we created this pantry that would be right in the center of the kitchen. It's kind of more of I guess a food chest, being that there's not really a standard pantry of a little closet in the kitchen. So you guys come on into the master bedroom. This is not a master that we would normally build in a big 6,000 square foot house, but it's kind of unique to this home. It is the master ensuite bathroom, but as in everything else in this house, it's really compact. So it's a smaller version of a master, but it is the master. So this project is, I say we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up to the extent that we're getting ready to get these floors leveled out, get those in, and get the paint going in. Once the paint is in, then we can come back in and put the finishing touches on the inside. As far as the outside goes, we still got a lot of work to do on the outside. We've got to redo the front porch area, add some uniqueness out there that was kind of unique to that time period that we're trying to get back to. So we've got some stuff to do out there, some stuff to do with the driveways and the landscaping and that type of thing. So we probably still got another 3 to 4 months to work on this project. Gary Chasteen with Crestmont Custom Homes, and we look forward to having you guys back and showing you the finished product at the end.